Hi, I'm Wendy Haynes,
And I'm Chris Steele.
and we're with the Institute for Gender Partnership.
And our objective in the context of gender partnership is to help businesses be more effective and successful by optimizing results and engaging and fostering the most effective communication, leadership, and results with the businesses that we work with, specifically as it relates to most effectively leveraging the unique capabilities that each gender brings into the business.
Yeah. And today we want to talk about the METOO movement and also what's happening in Hollywood and the exposure of the sexism that exists there. Both of these things really have taken the blinders off for many of us, and we have a much wider recognition of the existence of sexism and how it really permeates every aspect of our culture.
So the Me Too movement has actually been around for over 10 years. And it's something that was created to confront, sexism, sexual violence, and, particularly with young women of color in low wealth communities. Is back in 2006 is when it was created. And we all know about the hashtag Me Too that was developed a long time ago. But now it's coming back into the spotlight based on the improprieties and the inappropriate behavior that's happening in Hollywood. And, a lot of people are stepping up and stating that, this is just not appropriate. And here we are, as we talk about gender partnership, we agree it's not appropriate. And what we got to do as business leaders is confront it within our unique cultures.
Absolutely. So sexism exists. And when we look at that in the context of business, we need to recognize the cost. The cost of sexism is in business, and really the lower productivity, the damaging aspects of really having a workforce that is not working to their optimal level because of these conditions.
Right. And we've actually ran some stats. We've done some research, and we found statistically, when it comes to empowering and equipping women to step up, we all know that men and women think differently, and it's important to put women in leadership positions in business. Some of the stats that have come back is that having women in boardroom leadership position creates a 22% higher productivity rating, as well as a 47% higher return on equity than businesses that don't have women in leadership capacities, as well as a 39% increase in customer satisfaction. So these are tangible results that we get to realize when it comes to putting women in the right seats in the bus.
Yeah, so we can recognize that there's a great cost to these perpetuated conditions, and there's a great benefit of really leaning in, rolling up our sleeves, and doing what can be done in order to create a culture of gender partnership inside of our organizations and in our world. So let's talk today about how you can do that, because really everyone is required to be a part of this solution. So what can you do?
So whether you're a business owner or a business leader or somebody who's conscientious in their business, we've got four key components that you can do immediately. The first one is non-tolerance. Basically, if you're tolerating it in the ranks of your business, then you're condoning it. So it's time to turn on the lights and expose those that are allowing sexism to happen. So the first point is non-tolerance. The second point is confrontation. So we're well past this just say no context. It's all about shouting no and making sure that people understand that this type of behavior is just not acceptable. And then the third component is accountability. We got to hold others and ourselves to account. And if you experience it, step up and skyline it. And this is going to take courage some of the time, because it's not easy to do in some of the cultures that we've got. And then the fourth point is consequence. And in order for compliance to be enforced, there must be consequence. And in our law-abiding society, it's time to pass some legislation that spells out what's not tolerable. Perhaps the fear of being locked up will quell this unrest. So again, non-tolerance, confrontation, accountability, and consequence. That's what you can do today.
Yeah. So if you're a business leader who cares about this issue and who is courageous enough and inspired to step up, take that on, engage in it, do it today. And we recognize that the cultural shift that we're talking about is a pretty complex thing. And we just want you to know that we're here for you. This is our passion. We love to come into organizations and really help you build the culture where everybody thrives, and it ultimately helps the bottom line.
So what we suggest you do if you're interested in engaging more and optimizing productivity in your business is we offer a complimentary 30-minute gender partnership assessment where you get on the phone with the two of us. And one of the nice things about Wendy and I is we play off one another and create some unique distinctions based on the two genders that we represent. And we love to do that with people. It's a complimentary 30-minute gender partnership assessment.
Yeah. So if you're interested in learning more, you can go to genderpartnership.com. And you can reach us through Chris Steely. You want to spell your name, Chris?
It's Chris at genderpartnership.com. That's the email address.
Oh, Chris. Great. There's no Steely in there. I've learned something new. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this solution. And we're here for you.
And we wish you the best.